Cleveland is Lubrizol's home in every sense of the word. It is where we were founded, and it's where our corporate headquarters is located. We were actually founded 83 years ago in Cleveland's East 93rd Street neighborhood by 6 entrepreneurs. 3 of them were brothers, Kent, Vincent, and Kelvin Smith, and they were the son of Dr. Albert Smith, who was an 1887 alumnus of what was then called Cleveland's Case School of Applied Science. Now we all know it as Case Western Reserve University. Dr. Smith became head of their chemical engineering department and taught there until his death until 1927. Now he was also a college mate of a gentleman by the name of Herbert H. Dow, and together with Mr. Dow, he was a co-founder of the Dow Chemical Company, so that's just a little aside. But back to Lubrizol, his sons and 3 other individuals helped found our company. Our first product was made in a copper kettle in the garage on the east side of Cleveland. It was a graphite material that was sprayed on the leaf springs of Ford Model T cars that were produced in a building just east of here, which has since been renovated into the Joseph McCullough Center of the Cleveland Institute of Art. So it's just a little tidbit of information. So today, Lubrizol is a global specialty chemical company. We have 7,000 employees. We're located in 27 different countries. We serve the transportation and industry and consumer markets. And we have 2,000 employees that are located within 50 miles of where we're meeting this morning. We're number 423 on the Fortune 500 list. That's up 30 from last year. And we are the top performer of all the 16 chemical companies on that list in terms of profitability and earnings per share growth. So, enough about Lubrizol. So those are our Cleveland roots, and they're very deep. And we are financially strong. But what does that mean, and how does that tie into our responsibility to the global and local communities? Well, I think it goes back to our founders' philosophy of corporate citizenship, which emphasizes innovation, environmental stewardship, ethics, inclusion, and respect for employees and the communities where we're located. We believe that those standards of behavior fuel economic growth and the well-being of society. And certainly at the heart of any thriving organization or the thriving communities where those organizations may be located, at the heart of that are its people, and as we heard this morning, the connections that bind us all together. This is as true in the corporate world as it is in government, education, healthcare, the many nonprofit agencies and civic and cultural organizations with which Cleveland is truly blessed and adds so much to the quality of life that we all enjoy. And our region's strong commitment to philanthropy and volunteerism, as demonstrated by the many individuals, families, foundations, and businesses, small and large, that certainly reflects an understanding that for any of our companies to be sustainable, the communities in which we operate also have to be sustainable. And the degree to which we all collaborate for the common good determines how much collective good we can all accomplish in our own corner of the world. Each of us can make a difference where we work and live, and I would submit that's why we're all here this morning, to learn more about what we can all do working together. So allow me to tell you just briefly in a couple minutes, just some of the few things that we try to do at Lubrizol to promote a welcoming community, which I know are very similar to what others in our community, and many of whom are represented by you, other organizations are doing similar things. For example, for our new and potential hires, we work very closely with local schools at the high school, grade school, college level to provide co-ops, internships, host career fairs, bring the students into our facilities to work. We have a great relationship with St. Martin de Porres, and we have some of their students working with us throughout the year, and it's been a great opportunity both for us and for the school. Any new hire that we bring into the company, they go through a 2-week orientation and onboarding process that's primarily set up to help them meet their colleagues in the company. And we provide them with a buddy or a mentor to help answer any questions, to introduce them to others in the company, and to get them engaged in the community as quickly as we can, because we find the sooner we get our employees engaged, the more they feel that this is truly their home. And we hire a lot of people from outside Cleveland. Most of our employees do come from Cleveland, but many of them do not. And so we find this is a really great way to get them assimilated into this great culture that we all know and enjoy. And we also have employee resource groups, affinity groups, for the diversity of our company, African American group, Asia Pacific, a women's group, a new employee group. And they too also help our new employees feel comfortable, get them connected with others, get them connected with folks they know in the community, and try to get them involved in social activities and things to make them feel comfortable in their new home. Now, for some of our existing employees, Lubrizol has an award. It's what our CEO calls, and truly it's our most prestigious award. It's called the Lubrizol Founders Award. And that's given annually to employees who demonstrate a commitment to volunteerism throughout their entire career. It's a very big event, and it's quite an honor. And again, it's to demonstrate how much we try to help and support our employees who get involved in the community. We support many nonprofit organizations. Many of our employees serve on the boards of over 50 organizations just in Cleveland alone. And through the foundation and through our company, we support their fundraisers. We encourage our employees and their families at all levels of the company to participate in some of the tables that we sponsor at these organizations. It's another way to meet others in similar positions at other companies that participate. It's another way that we can establish more connections. One other thing I'd like to say before I conclude is, through the Lubrizol Corporation and through the foundation, we also provide several $1 million each year in scholarships and grants to colleges, health and human service organizations, and many other nonprofits that do so much good in the community. And I feel it's an extension of the philosophy of our founders who today continue to give back to the community through their own family foundations. You'll find the names of some of Lubrizol's founders connected with many of the great institutions that we all know in Cleveland. And our employees are trying to continue on that tradition. So I would end my opening by saying that certainly the values that I just described are not unique to Lubrizol. They're prevalent across greater Cleveland, as evidenced by the billions of dollars and countless hours of volunteerism of individuals, families, foundations, and businesses that donate annually in Ohio to create what we call a welcoming community. And certainly nowhere is this sense of community stronger than right here in Cleveland, and we are privileged and proud to call Cleveland our home. So I'll stop there, and I'll be glad to answer any of your questions later. Thanks.